Hello everyone, it's Benny Bones here and welcome back to The Long Drive. I have logged in and look at this, it's all snowy now. There's been an update as of this morning when I was editing and uploading my previous video, which I recorded last night. So there's been an update to the game and alright, some things have fallen off. Which means, can I see this here? Where are we? Maybe I don't have a head. Oh, there we are. There's my head. I don't have that pumpkin head anymore. That's just creepy looking. So no more pumpkin head, which is one thing. But we do have pumpkins in the game. Okay, they're not going to spawn anymore, which is a little bit annoying. But I guess that's the way things are. Also, if you like the game, pick it up because it's I think it's 25% off. 25% off for about till. So here we are. Here's the update. So until the end of the 1st of December, the game will be discounted. So that gives you 2 days. So if you like the game, go pick it up. Like, that's 2020, of course. There's been a few ads to it, so you're looking there, December. They've put the H shifter in, which is great for me because of my steering wheel. I don't have to use a mod to be able to knock it into neutral when I take it out of gear, so that's really cool. It's good they implemented that. There's a few other little ads on in down here. They did something with the steering wheel in the car. I've never noticed the steering wheel texture was funny. Maybe that's just me. TVs explode. Pumpkins no longer spawn. But if you've already got them, I assume they're still there. The pumpkin head has been removed. But yeah, that's just the basics of what's going on there so far. See, you can see the TV now goes pop. Oh, I just saw a rabbit run past. I hope we're all good because I didn't pause the game. There we are. Okay, here's a little rail. So we'll put the rails back on. So I love these things. So that's like that. Boop. And was there another one? No, there's only the one here. This is the second time I've tried recording this. I kept getting distracted. I got home earlier and I was playing it and I kept getting distracted by, hello ladies, weren't you both in the pooper? Oh, there's a group thing going on there. Yeah, I kept getting distracted earlier. So I've decided, I only got 10 kilometers in. So I thought I'd go back, start again. It's a few hours later. So let's get going again. So the idea, I've done 50 kilometers so far. So like normal, do another, which pedals? There's my pedals. Do another couple 50, another 50. So if I can get to 100 at least, I should be good. I've adjusted the sound settings as well. I noticed in the last video that the sound was a little bit too quiet for just the in-game sound. So I've turned that up now. But it is awfully loud for me, just because my headphones seem to be cranked. And yes, there's snow. There's snow everywhere. It's not as full on apparently as last year's, but I didn't see last year's. But I've also adjusted my steering wheel sensitivity a little bit more, just trying to make it feel good for how I drive with my very cramped driving position. With the microphone and the controls and all that kind of fun stuff. But yes, making a move on. What do I want to find? I need to find a new door. Because a new door, maybe a boot lid, a new headlight. I'm missing a few parts. I'd still like to pick up a... what is it? An odometer from a Trabant. But we'll have to see. Still not feeling the greatest. So there'll be a few little cuts here and there where I cut out coughs, something like that. But yeah. So let's see how this goes in my currently sleep-deprived state. Got work tonight again. Had work last night. And there's a rock the night before. But I've had a good 4 hours sleep. So let's see how this goes. What else is there? I love how the rocks in the distance the big mountains. It's barely visible at the moment because of the snow effect, I guess you'd call it. It's not currently snowing. Stay on the road, Benny. Stay on the road. Stay on target. And yeah, they look. I really like that effect. It's kind of foggy, almost Silent Hill-esque. They could have gone for the full Silent Hill effect, where you can see barely anything in front of you. But I think they'll take a little bit of the enjoyment out of this game. You know, if it was like a weather effect that would come through every now and again, like a fog, that would be cool. So it'd be almost like driving, you know, in a fog, if you've ever had to do that. I've never driven in snow before. I can't tell you what it's like. I live in Australia, where it's lovely and warm 99.5% of the time. Well, not really, you know, it's like 6 months of the year is summer. And I think in my lifetime, I've only heard of it snowing once. And that was only on the top of a mountain, on the very low down in the WA. And I have seen snow before, though. I saw snow when I was 5. And I saw sludge, slime, chubby, slow, fat, cold rain. I guess it is. It was rain of some kind, but kind of snowed, kind of, in London when I was there in February. But as soon as it touched the ground, it melted away, so it really wasn't snow at all. But otherwise, things are going good. The aim of the day, yes, is to find a few parts and make some distance. So far so good. When I tried earlier, I hit 2 rocks basically straight away. 2 pretty gnarly hits. But so far things are going good. So how's everyone going in the world at the moment? For me, you know, things are going pretty cruisy. Things are coming up on Steam sales, which is like, oh, I want to buy that. So I'm going to do that. Drop some money and buy some Steam sale games. Pick up this one if you like this game. If you're umming and ahhing about it, pick it up. I've done 50, 55, 56 hours in this game. Yeah, it is just mindless driving, but I really enjoy it. It's something about the way it handles, the way it plays. It really resonates with me. The game is only going to get better, which is something good. The community behind it seems very strong, and it is only going to get better. So if you're umming and ahhing and you don't know if you're going to buy it or not, I would say do it. Because yes, it's quite an active community. The developer seems really active. You know, he makes an update every month or something like that. Multiplayer is around the corner, so that's something that's going to improve. What else is there? Yeah, he's actively trying to get multiplayer all sorted, so that'd be really cool, being able to just bomb along with your mates to actually make the 5,000 kilometers together. You know, maybe take it in driving shifts. You know, it wouldn't take that long if you could just put your foot down and go. 5,000 kilometers. If you can do, you know, a consistent speed, it wouldn't take that long. You'll get there in 30 hours if you could keep consistent speed, if not less. If you're doing 100 k's an hour, you know, that's only 100 k's. That's like 50. No, it wouldn't be 50 hours, is it? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I can't think at the moment. I can't math. But yeah, it wouldn't take that long, really, if you really knuckle down and go. But yeah, at the moment, it's going to take me a little bit longer because I procrastinate a lot. I'm pretty good at procrastinating. Like my uni assignment, which is due on the weekend. And today is Friday. So that's going to be fun. So I'll do that. The grass is different colours. I've just noticed that in them. You get light greeny blue grass, and you've got like a white colored grass. I never noticed that in game. Maybe that's just something to do with the winter mod, or not the mod, the winter effect, because you can turn it on and off on the main screen. So basically, when you first open up the game, it's got a checkbox there saying, "Do you want winter or not?" Basically. So I turned it on because I've never seen it before, and I love how it looks already. It makes a huge difference to the game. Just coloring the snow white, I guess that's what they've done. And not having any particle effects makes a big difference as well. So far, 13 kilometers down. It's been pretty cruisy. I'm almost at half a gas tank. I've got one jerry can with me. Oh, there's a small rock there. I saw that. Last minute, I kind of saw that. But yeah, I'm just looking around to see what buildings are coming up, because I've just blew past a what is it? I guess a gas station, a little tiny one. They never really have anything I'm after, so I kind of avoid them at the moment. So yeah, what buildings would I like to find? I need to find another boat. That would be nice to find. Get some more fuel, and I guess I'd like to find like one of the big gas stations, you know, the one with the car park. That would be something nice to find. But I think that's really all I'd like. Maybe just the garage, like the little tow garage, I guess you'd call it. The one with all the parts in it. Because finding a door and a boot lid would be nice. One that would actually fit a little bit nicer. But at the moment I've got a Dacia door on the side and boot lid. I like the Dacia boot lids because they got the little spoiler on them. Spoiler alert! But they're pretty cool. Avoid that there. And just keep cruising. Yeah, for such a simple game, I find it's really enjoyable to play. It's like just mindless driving, and I'm good at mindless driving. What have we got coming up there? That is one of the big, or the medium-sized petrol station, I guess you'd call it. Shall we pull in and have a look, see what we can find? Avoid that rock. Chug. There we are. Let's find the handbrake. So yeah, the way the gear works is you hold your clutch in, and first add a gear, neutral. So like more like a normal car rather than a. And my gear shift just fell off the table. So more like how a normal car would works rather than having to press a button to put it into neutral every turn, which was the case I had before. And then I found a mod on the what is it? The Discord. I'm not in gear, am I? I was in gear, okay. I stalled it out. I found on the Discord that actually changed it to the way it is now. But now we've put it into the game, I don't need to mod it, which is pretty cool. I've been thinking about I need some of those. I've actually been looking at the code. I found the code for how to edit this, make mods. So I've been looking at the code. Specifically for the real world Speedo, because that is my #1 project at the moment. I'm making small leaps and bounds, I guess you could say, with it, just because let's try these things here have a headlight, just because the way the code works is a bit funny. I find it doesn't kind of export the speed the way I would expect it to. No, excuse me. There we go. That goes there. I love that radio station. He just hangs up on the kid who's lost his mum. It's like, well, tell me if you find it all out, and then just hangs up on it. And I love how it's just the same guy on every channel. It's really cool. No, nothing seems to be here apart from that headlight. And, of course, a wire brush. But I was thinking I'll brush some of my spikes, but nah, I won't worry about that one. Okay, let's get a move on again. Handbrake, and away. This thing spins wheels like pretty crazy. So something else I want to do is get a longer shaft, I guess, for my... What's like crunching gears? You can't find them, grind them. With the... Get a longer shaft for my gear shifter, because it just feels too short. I know I've mentioned it before, but it just feels too short for me. Having a little bit of a longer one, even if it's like 2 inches or something, that makes a big difference in the overall length you're shifting. And actually getting it at a decent height would be nice. But these are all things that can wait for the future. Got other projects and things I need to do first, so that will happen. It'll all happen when it happens. I'm in no rush. Unlike in this game, I'm trying to get there, you know, before major release, I guess. It'd be nice to get there. If I have to restart before they brick all the save games, then that's what will happen if I have to restart again. But I really enjoy playing this. Like I've said, I've done 50-something, almost 60 hours in this game now. And it might not look it at times with the way I play this game, but I'm always finding new things. I find it so quirky and fun. But yeah, I keep saying buy it, support them, contribute even, you know. If you know anything about Unity or modding, know anything about C#, just add to it, help out. It's just, I think it's three people working on this game. I think it's 3. I know definitely one person is working constantly. But yeah, it's such a fun game, I find. So weird and bizarre. Oh, we got a little lookout tower there. But I'm just going to avoid that for the moment. Something would be cool is to have those work lights be pinnable. Like, you know how the pumpkin is on the bars and you have pinnable objects. If the work light was a pinnable object, that would be pretty cool. And then you could turn it on and off. Like the pumpkin, you can turn it on and off. And have like a spotlight. Because they have a pretty good light range on them. That would be fun. Or have them only pinnable to the bars or something, so you can make like roof racks and light bars and funky things like that. One day I'll work out how to mod properly with Unity. At the moment I'm just kind of baby steps, I guess. I've got so many other things I want to learn, or I have to learn for uni. Like I'm learning Java for uni. Like I got to learn to program Java. Something's loading in. Ooh, there's one of these houses. This might have what I'm after. We don't know, but we'll check it out. And I'm learning Arduino for my other projects. I can barely see through this grass at the moment. Are we out of gear? Yep. Just bang my microphone stand like normal. There's no cars here. There's a trailer. I should really wait till morning. There we are. I'll just wait till morning then. Look at that lovely slender man there with his mysterious red hair and green t-shirt. He's almost like me, except for I wouldn't wear a green t-shirt. Oh, there's a nice colour. It's kind of a teal colour. Ooh. What happens when you mix pink and green? It goes brown, doesn't it? Shall we? I think we will. Oh, it's gone kind of a bluey colour now. That's not bad. Like a bubblegum blue. I know this one here won't make as much difference, but I will do it anyway. It's become like a little My Little Pony unicorn car. I love it. Nothing says post-apocalyptic like unicorn colours. There we are. I got 1 point too far on that, but oh well. And where are we? Tab and yeet. Whee! A trailer? I've learnt my lesson from you guys. You do nothing but cause trouble. A bed, another binocs. Sometimes you see cars spawn in here. I've had in my earlier episodes, I had a car that spawned in here and I had to try and drag it out. Another rifle. A radio. Some gas. There's plenty of gas in this game. It's everywhere. There's a bucket. Anything in that bucket? Water and alcohol. Nothing here. There's a well. Nothing around here. It's really hard to see sometimes. Really hard to see. Sometimes there's a barrel, but no, not this time. Oh well. What have we got here then? You are a door, but not the right one. And a bumper? Again, not the right one. Just Mad Max across the top. There we are. And away. It kind of sounds like a little bit like Muse, this track. If you heard a lot by Muse. I thought they were pretty good at the time. I was never a huge fanboy. But yeah, I thought they were quite creative and fun. What, mid-2010 kind of thing? When they started making it big. Never saw them live. I loved how he had the Chaos pad in his guitar. That gave some really cool sounds. I have no idea what they're doing now. No idea at all. Did I see a stripe in the sky? Whoop. Whoop. Oops. Spinned out. Spun out. Spinned. Spun. Come on, come on. There we are. Trying to get look around while I drive. I'm not that graceful. Years going on. Yeah, there we are. There we go. All back up to speed. I should probably turn it down in my ears a little bit because it's causing me to kind of, well, shout, I guess, be really loud. I tend to look over at OBS every now and again and see that I am well and truly in the red, if you know how OBS works. But yeah. With all my compression and the limiter and everything like that, I'm not peaking out, but it is hitting the limiter, which is, I think, -1 dB or something. I've put it on, so it won't clip, or it is clipping to be honest, but it won't be popping out through the through max level on the speakers, I guess. I need to have another look at my compression, I guess, at some point. But until then, I'm sure it's fine. We'll just say that. I'm sure it's fine. Still looking for speedos. Still looking for a few other things. Need to find a boat, wherever a boat is. I still love this snow everywhere. It's not really everywhere. It'd be cool if they changed kind of some of the textures as well. You know, rather than... I know they weren't going to... Oh, there's a little tiny rock. Oh, I'm actually surprised I missed that one. I thought I'd hit it. If they changed some of the textures to put snow on top of things, rather than just colouring the colour of the ground and the lighting is different. They actually have, like, just draw some snow on top of the other things around the place. Oh. I'm really struggling at the moment with the driving and the looking. I don't know why. Really struggling. But I'll get there in the end. I'll get there. But otherwise, things are going pretty groovy. Pretty groovy indeed. Oh, it's been pretty uneventful so far. Just cruising along. Maybe I'll take a bit of a dirt trip. Take a shortcut, I should say, a dirt shortcut. If I can see, there's a rock there. If I can see the road far enough into the distance, I might swap the camera around just to give me something more interesting to look at rather than just the dashboard. I do enjoy just driving from inside the car. I find it handles a little bit more. Can I just cut across here, I think? Yeah. I find it handles just a little bit nicer with the steering wheel when you're inside the car. I find it a little bit more responsive. I don't know if it's just a visual lag or if it's just the way the car moves in relation to the camera is a bit more engaging when you're inside the vehicle. But with the mouse and keyboard, I find much easier to drive outside. You also get a better view of things. I can see stuff further off because you're higher up as well. And I must admit, the diesel engine sounds different from this angle anyway. I don't know why. It's still got that droney just going on the whole time. But yeah, it doesn't sound like it did. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering things. That is a water tower. Yeah, there's. I'm sure that one's the water tower, or some people say it's a satellite dish. I don't know. I found the other one, which is kind of more tubular, I guess. The top of it is more less pronounced, I guess. It's more cylindrical than funnel shaped. But we'll get close and we'll have a good look because I found two different kinds of these towers. Like they're in the background. Is that another one? If I can be brave enough to move the mouse. I lost. Something fell out the back. Yeah, in the background there. If I can go back to that again. You see the more of a tubular one compared to that one, which is... Yeah, that one does look more like a radar dish or a satellite dish. Let's go find out what we lost here. Recenter, please. That's not centered. That definitely is not centered. I swear more fell out. That's the bits of the pumpkin. The cactus, I should say. Where are we then? I swear I saw stuff like paint fell out. Maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit. This could be the way. What have we got then? Just some cactus. My pedals keep sliding away. Is this... Ooh, there's a... so I thought I saw. C. And what do we got over here? Oh, okay, a green paint that I had. You can go back. Go back in there. Go back. There we go. And okay, we got that speedo still on the floor. But let's get a little bit closer and check this out. Is there a way to get in? That's the question. There's a water tap there. No, it doesn't seem to be any way to get in there. So there's a tap here. Out of gear, yes that is. Where are we? Get you out of the way, please. Or you want this one here? E, is it? No. How do I do it? E, there we go. How effective are these lights? So what do you got in it? You have 420 litres, 420 blaze it, out of 50,000 litres of water. So they're both kind of like water tanks, but not quite. How long will this sit on the bonnet of my car if I stick it on the bonnet? If I put that there, and I take one of these, that, does that hold it in place? I don't know. Enough other things here trying to hold things in place. Maybe like that. Maybe that'll stay on there. We'll find out. If not, at night time it'll be pretty easy to find when it falls off. First, spacebar. They do make a huge difference, those lights. Now I need to find the road again. I think it's this way. So like something like this, if you could pin it to like the roof or something. There's the top. Even if it wasn't like a solid rigid mount, you know, like all the doors and whatnot can fall off. If they had kind of something like that. Like I've not seen anything pinnable fall off before. I've never lost any little danglies, and I've never lost any of the bars or the pumpkins or anything like that. Unless I pull them off myself. I don't see them fall off. But that work light is super bright. Wow, it's awesome. And it gives you a different color, I think. Maybe it's not a different color. It's more of a true white, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest. I haven't compared them. But yeah, this is working pretty well. It needs to be up a little bit higher, I think. So if I put it on the roof, maybe on the roof it will give me a different color, as a different angle of lighting, I guess. Hello, little bus station. Oh, you're a little fuel stop. Avoid the rock. I don't like the little fuel stops. They just kind of... There's nothing ever there unless you're just after oil or fuel. That reminds me, I should really look at my oil. Last time I checked, there was at like 7.5. So I've gone through 2.5 litres, which on a normal engine would be, you know, half the oil gone already. But on this one, because it's got such a huge oil capacity, because diesel engines usually do have more oil capacity than its petrol counterparts. Steady as she goes, Ned. Steady. That this one here has still got plenty of oil in it, but I still have to maintain and fill it up and whatnot. Water doesn't seem to be an issue. I don't seem to be leaking water anyway. Just the oil. I'm burning a little bit. Squiggly roads. They bounce like crazy, these ones. I've got kind of a rattly noise going on in my ears. I don't know if it's just the engine or if there's something actually rattling around in the game somewhere. It might just be the engine, the sound of the car. It's not the clunky kind of everything's braking noise. It could be. That does happen. That everything's braking noise does happen all the time. Stay on the road, buddy. Stay on the road. Keep it going straight. So far, this has been fairly uneventful. The last episode was fairly uneventful as well, where I just spent the majority of my time driving out to a boat and back again, I guess, just to get some fuel. Probably wasted half of what I put in the engine just to go and get some fuel. But again, I need to find some more before too long. But I can't see too far out there at the moment. I know in the sky you can see airplanes. Whether or not they've replaced them, well, I remember seeing in some of the early videos when I was researching this game before I bought it. So I do that with a lot of my games. I kind of either impulse buy them thinking, oh, that looks quirky, or I do a little bit of research into it. Is that going to be actually a good game? They had the winter when it was first put in, and they saw, like, you could see Santa Claus in the sky and things like that, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what other, apart from the snow, what other winter effects he's put in, because he said it was not as complex as last year's winter update, or well, winter themed, which had snowmen instead of rabbits, and a few other bits and bobs like that went on. Oh, 2 rocks. I would say threading the needle, but there's plenty of space there. It's just my driving skills are atrocious at this very second, and I don't know why. Oh, there's another little house thing here. Never usually anything there but pillars for me. Why am I all over the road? This is so bizarre. Sometimes I can drive really well, and then sometimes it's just... I think it is because I'm adjusting for the camera as well. If I don't adjust for the camera, I'm usually alright, and it's just one of those things. If it was a locked camera rather than a fluid camera, it would be a little bit easier to control like this, I think. If a little bit nauseating, because the camera would kind of pivot in a funny spot. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, you can do it. Straighten up. Ooh, what happened there? What happened there? What happened there? And now, I hit my mic again. We will jump out and find out what went flying. Okay, my little work light fell off, I saw that. Those bars seem to be getting further and further down. They don't seem to be holding their position. I don't need that on anymore, so let's just stuff you in there, yeah. And there we go. Let's turn these up a little bit more, yeah. And you two here. Go. This one here, I don't think we need there anymore. We can put that up here. There we are. What's that fuel tank look like? Oh, getting a bit dry on the old tank there. Considering it was full yesterday. There we are. And let's get it going again. Vroom, vroom. Really not a very economical engine. I've almost done, look at that, I've almost done my distance. And I've seen barely anything, you know? That's pretty decent. Well, it's a shame because I haven't been able to see anything, but we'll get there. So a full tank in this car gets you, I'd say maybe 65 kilometers. Would it be 65? No, considering I had a little bit to start with. Maybe 80 kilometers or 90 kilometers a full tank in this car would give you with the diesel engine, which isn't too bad, I guess, if you can find diesel. But considering I haven't seen any other boats since that point, things are going to be interesting. So I might be swapping back to a petrol engine before we even know it. A gasoline engine. That was a bit of a close rock. You come over a mound and they're just there, and it's like, am I going to hit it or am I going to miss it? It's just one of those things. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I love having a button set up for that. Oh, there's something over there. Follow, follow, follow. What do we got here then? Oh, it's what is it? Oh, that was good. It is one of the little I call them shops, but I've heard them called bunkers and things like that. I don't know what they are. They got a shower and like a single room. And we got a Dacia. Yeah, there we are. What have we got on the floor here? What are you? A compass? You don't see Speedos that much anymore. And you are, what door are you? You are you the ladder? No, you can't be the ladder. You the Trabant door, maybe? Maybe. It is the right door for what I need, and it's similar to shape, so maybe it's a lot smaller by the looks of it. We'll find out. It's a step up. I'll give it that. And that's what I love about this game. And what have we got down here? Gas and oil. If I find any regular oil, I'll use it, but like that. 0.4 liters. Not huge, but it's something. Because we are 669. Giggity. Alrighty, what else we got? Dangly dangly. And a weeb stick. Nothing else here. Time to keep moving. Maybe? Or is it a good place to stop it? Let's have a check my odometer. Oh no, it's a good place to stop it. We've done our 50Ks, I should say. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. I know I didn't really achieve anything really substantial in this episode, but then that basically is how this game is. Are you going to turn off? No, going to have to stall it out. There we are. Alright, so yes, we didn't really achieve anything this episode, unfortunately. Except for putting some more spikes on my echidna, I guess. It's beginning to look more and more crazy every time. But yes, I'm Benny Bones. This is The Long Drive. If you like this game, go pick it up. Go support the developers. They're putting a lot of effort into this game. So yeah, go pick it up. So this is The Long Drive. Until next time, adios.